The harsh truth is this: ChatGPT doesn't actually know a single thing.
And when I say it knows nothing, I'm not being dramatic. So, you've probably used it. Maybe for work, maybe for school, maybe just for fun. But what is ChatGPT really? You know, behind that simple little chat box. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and find out what's actually going on in there.
Is it some kind of digital genius, like an all-knowing professor who has the answer to literally every question you could ever think of, just stored away in its brain?
Okay, or maybe it's more like a super-duper search engine, right? Like Google, but instead of giving you links, it just digs through a giant library and hands you the one perfect, fact-checked answer. I mean, it kind of feels like that, doesn't it?
Well, the reality is a lot weirder, and frankly, way more interesting. The harsh truth is this: ChatGPT doesn't actually know a single thing.
And when I say it knows nothing, I'm not being dramatic. It has no concept of what's true or false. It has no moral compass, no idea of right and wrong. It doesn't even know what year it is right now. So, if it's a complete blank slate, what on earth is it doing when it gives you those amazing answers?
Well, that brings us to what's really going on under the hood. You have to think of it as a word-guessing machine.
So if it's not some super intelligent expert, how does it write those incredibly human-sounding emails or poems or even code? The answer, believe it or not, is actually pretty familiar.
The absolute best way to get your head around this is to think about something you use 100 times a day: the autocomplete on your phone. You know exactly how this goes, right? You type, "I'm going to," and your phone immediately suggests words like play or work or sleep. Now, your phone doesn't understand your plans for the day. It's just making a pretty good guess about what word is most likely to come next, based on all the other sentences you've typed before. Now, here's the jump. ChatGPT works on that exact same principle, just on a cosmic scale. Your phone is guessing based on your texts and emails. ChatGPT is guessing based on, well, pretty much the entire internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it.
So that's what it is at its core: a giant, incredibly powerful probability calculating machine. It's not answering you, it is constantly, relentlessly predicting, okay, based on the last sequence of words, what is the most statistically likely word to come next to make this sentence sound right? And it does that over and over and over, one word at a time.
In this whole word-guessing business, well, it has a pretty huge side effect. It's the reason ChatGPT can act like a confident know-it-all even when it's completely out to lunch.
See, you've got to understand this. Its number one goal is not to be truthful. Its goal is to be plausible. It is built from the ground up to make sentences that just sound good, sentences that are fluent and confident. Truth is just a happy accident that sometimes happens along the way.
In the AI world, they actually have a term for this. It's called a hallucination. That's when the AI just makes stuff up. But here's the thing you have to remember. This isn't a bug. It's not a glitch. It's a natural, expected result of a system that's designed to be a word guesser, not a fact checker.
A good way to think about it is like that person at a party who's an amazing storyteller. They speak with so much confidence, and they just weave these incredible, believable tales. The only problem? They're totally bluffing half the time. That's ChatGPT. It'll confidently invent a detailed biography for a historical figure who never even existed, just because all those words, like king and battle and throne, are statistically likely to show up together. So, if we know all this, what's the right way to actually use this thing? Well, it means we have to start seeing it as a powerful tool, not some all-knowing oracle.
Now you might be thinking, okay, great, so if it just makes things up, is it basically useless? And the answer is a huge, resounding no. Actually, understanding its limitations is the absolute key to unlocking its real power.
So here's your new playbook. Stop using it as a dictionary or a fact checker. That's not its job. Instead, lean into what it's amazing at. Use it as a writing partner to bust through writer's block. Use it as a summarizer to boil down a huge document into a few key points. Use it as a brainstormer to come up with 50 ideas for a new project. You get the idea. It's a master of language, not a fact. It all comes down to this one crucial mental shift. You have to stop thinking of it as a knowledge expert you ask for answers and start thinking of it as a language assistant that you collaborate with.
All right, let's wrap this up. How do you take this new understanding and actually command the algorithm?
From this moment on, every single time you open up that chat window, I want one thought in your head. I am talking to a probability algorithm. Not a person, not an encyclopedia,
a probability algorithm. And that means a few things. One, you must always verify any important information it gives you. Two, remember its superpower is language, not facts. And three, treat it like a tool that you have to guide, not a source you can blindly trust.
Which, of course, brings us to one last really fascinating question. If this whole amazing, powerful system is really just about guessing the next word, how do you get good at bending that probability to get exactly what you want from it? Well, that's a story for another day. Thanks for joining me.
That's very accurate. Have a great day from ChatGPT.